No.
You can't tell us the history of this Norman castle?
No. 1066, yeah. William the Conqueror conquered England.
Oh, okay.
We got our fountain.
So they were down in here as well.
Yeah. Sicily up to...
That little town is Gioia Sannitica. We're up above it at the castle. Boy, that is a straight drop off there. Look at how thick this wall is. That's about 8 feet. What would the purpose of this have been? Yeah, I am now going to ask what that structure is. This is that same structure that had the single door to it. And again, this is a Norman castle ruin. The closest town is actually Casale, C-A-S-E-L-L-E. The major town in the valley is Gioia Sannitica. We're right at about the cloud level here. Fairly large castle. Even an outcropping of the castle here. Some perspective with our group walking around here. The lower end here. Okay, what was the history on this again, Ray?
It was built sometime around 700 to 800 by the Lombards, which were ruling, people, and then rebuilt in 1135 by the Normans.
Okay.
only allowed in this little lobby area.
Yeah, in English.
So I'm guessing there might have been some American immigrants from this town, and maybe they come here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny.
Did you ask him what that was up there? Is it a monastery? Ask him. Faicchio. You just picked a random alley to go in. It's that bell tower we were looking at. Monastery way up on the hill there. We're up above Petroria going over to Boca de Selva. And there's hazards in the road. This is way above Petroria, heading over to Boca del Selva still. There must be 20 or 30 cars we just passed right down in that area right there where they're chestnut hunting or picking up chestnuts, laying all over the road. We're high enough here where they actually got a snow a couple weeks ago, and a frost obviously, because the leaves have turned colors, as you can see here.
We could be seeing it somewhere here in West Virginia.
Okay, we came over into the fog. Castello del Matese. It's the name of the town. Obviously, it's because there was a castle here at one time. Okay, Ray, I want you to go over to that sign your brother's looking at and interpret that for me, okay? The La Fontana is going to give us an explanation of this sign here that says Torri Normane.
Which means the Norman Tower.
Okay.
This is the century that they occupied southern Italy, which would have been like late 900s to around 1130. And so 10th and 11th century.
So what happened to these Normans?
They obviously blended in with the locals, and the other people took over control of the country.
Okay. Pretty impressive tower, actually, to be standing after 1,100 years. Now this is the back side. still in the fog here, but it is an impressive tower to say the least. Sit right in like a residential neighborhood in this town that bears its name, Castello del Matese. Okay, we're below the castle tower now, just walking back. A typical narrow street, walking street. Castello del Matese. Oh, that's what I needed on film. Oh, for sale. Right there. This little car backed in here. This is an 18th century church. San Agostino. Here's the municipal building, right here.
To the fruit.
It's what now?
Scoperta alla
Fruzione.
translates into discovery to the fruit. So, Roman.
How interesting that they dug this up.
Che i romani coltivavano qui nel Molise è quello di Venafro e lo sappiamo tutti.
All along through here. That is the gate of Bojano, because it faces Bojano. If you went through it and down in that direction, you'd get to Bojano.
Arrivavano dall'Abruzzo, arrivavano qui, entravano
This
in
is the gate of
città,
Bojano.
e poi passavano dall'altra parte al continente.
One of the mausoleums that's outside the gate in the wall on the Bojano end. I don't know if those were bases to pedestals or what.
Yeah.
That, you know, there's ruins all laying around this. The same thing. What all these larger rocks were, I don't know. Did land here.
Stack them in. Get them all away.
Yeah, they look like what I'd call top rocks with the design that's on them. You know, that would have been, I don't know, up here or on this building, which is the main theater. Yeah, just turn to your left. Now, where these were, again, it's got all types of Latin writ engraved on them. And see, if we had the La Fontana here, he'd tell us what that says and the dates that are on them. This is the Bifurna River. My mom and grandmother, or my mom pretended she was washing clothes right there. I'll dub that picture in. My grandmother used to wash clothes here. Okay, back at my grandmother Master Cola's house. 2021 version. Hasn't changed. Except there's no laundry hanging this time. This is Vicolo Duchesa. That's that. This is the Sila house. Lucia Sila, who married Nicola Mastrocola, my great uncle.